All right, today is May 20th. It's Mother's Day here in the United States, and I think Brazil also, isn't it, Brazil? Isn't
Yeah.
it Soleil? So we decided to do a 2-year anniversary recording because it's 5 days away from when we moved in here in 2018. We just want to update our videos that we have from the past to kind of show what we've done in the last 2 years with our house here. I think Celeste is kind of showing you the irises over here. Yeah. Oh, the island, as we call it. We did a lot of cutting back. We didn't add a whole lot, but we did a lot of cutting back because it was a monster, and just a lot of growth from the old redbud tree, wild roses. Everything was just overgrown. We added a new sumac tree to kind of match eventually our sumac tree that was there. As Celeste is showing you, probably the sand cherry that we cut back a lot when we got here because it was a monster. You couldn't even get within a few feet of it to mow grass. So we cut it back a whole lot. It almost murdered it, but it's actually coming back pretty good right now. So pretty proud of that. We're going to kind of head towards the front of the house a little bit. I want to kind of have Celeste get up past the golden bush there and show here in the corner. We used to have a holly tree where the magnolia tree is. And so the magnolia tree on that corner is where the holly tree was. There was a tree on the other corner that was a birch tree, and we hired Mark Johnson to come out here and just get rid of those, as well as uplimb the linden tree and to thin it out at the top too. But while Celeste's kind of looking at the house there, you can see that we've added we got all kind of noise here from riding lawnmowers. We got our spiral tree that we put in the pot. We put in geraniums, a lot of boulders, and we got rid of all that ivy. So there was just tons and tons of ivy. That all got pulled out. You can't see it, but there is pavers all around separating the rock and the grass. Our landscaper did a miracle. In one day he put in it was 500 and some odd, I forgot the number exactly, but 500 and some odd pavers all around the front of the house going out to Lincoln Avenue, as well as the north side of the house too. We'll see more of that as we get towards the sidewalk here. Let's see, the irises were here, the gold mops were here. We put in tulips. Now they've already grown, and they're, I guess, going into dormancy.
Japanese tree.
Our Japanese, we've had to kind of cut back on a lot of this stuff. And Celeste has been off the last 6 weeks, and because where she works at has kind of gone into retirement mode for her because of coronavirus. And so that allowed her to do some things here, like when she points to the door there, you'll see we had to replace the door because it leaked, and the side lights is what mostly leaked, and it comes as a kit, so we put a new door and side light kits in. I might want to point out that all in this area right around the linden tree and the was just ruts. Water stood here when we first moved in. We had about 5 yards of dirt brought in to raise it around the linden tree, and then we expanded the mulch bed so that the water now runs towards John's house, but it runs towards our backyard though, yeah, too. And also water kind of stood around the front yard here. There were ruts and pockets and holes, and we just actually just bought bags of topsoil and filled in holes and then put in all new grass seed. Let's see. Anything you can think of,
Statue.
Celeste? The statue we moved, it was over by the porch, kind of hiding in the
here.
ivy. It's now a little bit more prominent. All the windows in front, when we had the door replaced, we also had Mark, our installer, put in all new windows, and all that come from Bentham Brothers.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go in now and kind of talk about some of the things that we've done in here. Colette's looking at the living room now, and we did a lot of this on the other video. We won't go into it too much, but obviously Colette went to, where did we go in Henderson to buy this furniture at?
Henderson.
Yeah. What was the name of that store in Henderson we bought the furniture at?
I forgot the name.
I forgot too. But the store in Henderson brought our furniture to us. Colette got some more things at her favorite store, which is
Seek and Find.
Seek and Find.
Okay.
This is something we didn't do in previous videos. We're going to go upstairs and kind of show you all what Colette's done up there. As we're heading up, you'll start seeing the old sewing machine that we had at Herndon. And the print is, we got that because it's where we were when we were on our honeymoon.
Charleston.
Yes, South Carolina, exactly. Now here's Colette's favorite playroom.
Yeah, it's one playroom. Sometimes we call also memory room because we have the old stuffs here. In this other side, we have one big closet. Now we're going toward we call bonus room, as in our playroom. The first part here we have one space for workout. I like to do some exercises here. We have one little shelves with all some material sports, like boxer, because he
I thought I was Muhammad Ali, but I found out I wasn't.
Yeah. Softball, when Ron also going in bicycle. I forgot name that hat for bicycle. But so we have some material here from sport.
When I was a coach and soccer ball tournaments that we won, stuff like that.
Yeah, we have here one old. In Brazil we call varal. When I moved to United States, I saw this piece in Herndon. Oh, this is interesting. It's like a varal in Brazil. Yeah. But what name here or in the United States?
I'm not sure. So that thing is probably well over 100 years old. I don't know if they call it a clothesline, but it's kind of like your varals in Brazil. Yeah. So we'll call it a varal.
Yeah, call varal. So I have one table here where Ron and I like play chess. And now I have some material here because I am studying Spanish, some Spanish. So we have here a little table from Herndon. Now we have two offices. This office here in upstairs is for study. Is because we have also some books here. I call this part a little library because we have books and some CDs. In this direction here, we have some old objects, like camera, telephone, games, coins. So we join everything in one little place. Okay, in this direction here, we have some photos. Is one gallery. We have old photos, new photos, photos from Ron family, photos from my family. So it's one good memory. And in the little space here, Ron has many certificates in his home life.
From
whole life,
work life.
Yeah,
mostly.
The most. And I put it here because for me it's very interesting. And here, finally, one part I love it because I love travel, Ron love travel, and in everywhere that we visit, we always buy little gifts. So we have here some little gifts, some magnetics que we bought, and I put it here because sometimes, oh my gosh, what you bought in Colombia, in Pittsburgh, yeah.
Columbia,
So então we come
Ohio,
here
yeah.
for
Yeah.
for see is help for we remember
recall.
recall some things que we or places que we visit. It's very interesting. And here on some material for my kitty cat because I don't know, I have one wonderful beautiful cat. Is funny. So now Ron continue video.
I'm just going to talk about this is a guest room that when we moved here, it was typical of the rest of the house where it had old, bright, dated, ugly wallpaper. So we stripped it off, had to patch a lot again, and put in this kind of a yellow that's supposed to be indicative of old rooms and houses back in New England time frame that I thought was pretty neat. I'm not sure if it's Colette's favorite, but it works really well in our 50-year-old home also.
Yeah. Okay, we have here one chair, the Ron grandma. Yeah, it's very
over 100 years old too.
Yeah, it's one interesting. Okay, let's continue.
Here's our bathroom for upstairs for guests to use. We hope to in the future do a little bit of modifying of showers, and so I'll talk about that more downstairs. Our second guest bedroom here, we really didn't do a lot here, just bring in things like the bed and pictures and tables, so I can kind of pan around and show
something
you.
from you can find.
Yeah, a lot of things you can find, I guess, aren't they?
Chair, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
So, Celeste will probably want to show you our, what do we call this, storage room?
Storage room.
Or junk
yes.
room?
No, it's junk room. For me, storage room because we always put here something we use in some month.
Yeah.
Holidays. Yes, for travel also.
Yeah,
So I like
suitcases.
I like put here because it's always in perfect state. Okay.
We'll go back downstairs
Okay.
and
Be
kind of
careful.
walk through the rest of the house. Celeste again painted the outside of the door as well as the inside of the door.
Yes.
So it all looks pretty spiffy nowadays. Let's see, we're going to open up here and go to our, I'll call it our living quarters.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this on the last video, but this bathroom here, we didn't do a whole lot to, but we're hoping to put in a walk-in shower. And if we do that, we might trade this bathtub, because it's got jacuzzi jets in it, we might take that bathtub and have it put upstairs. We'll see how that plays out. We're not sure, but we're at least discussing that. Our bedroom, of course, it was ugly with wallpaper and mostly patching and stripping and putting our furniture in here and makes it really nice. So our office, as Celeste says, we got 2 offices now, one upstairs so that she can have her privacy when she wants to study. This is our main office with main computers, and this is kind of where we used to talk about favorite things that Celeste likes to buy, like, go ahead, tell us, Celeste.
Is this one we buy in Seek and Find, and the plenty also, because always when we need something different or old furnitures, we go in Seek and Find and see. Is the chair is the favorite chair for Ron because he like sleepy here.
I take a nap here sometimes. If Celette's doing stuff, baking, whatever, I'll come back here and take a quick snooze.
Okay.
Let's see, I think we
Family
talked
room.
about this a lot,
Yeah.
our family room
In the
on
last
other
time, yeah.
videos. Pretty much as we talked about here, we took out all the old carpet, put in hardwood floors, and as you can see, Celeste said, well, let's put in an area rug, so we did. And that made it really kind of homey. And Celette's going to kind of probably pan over here to the door. And the door here is came from Bethel Brothers.
Yeah.
It's a French door versus an old rickety sliding door that was here. And so our rooms are comfortable now in the wintertime as well as summertime. In the kitchen here, not much.
Not much.
Not much different than we did the last
It's
time.
the same.
Pretty much everything's the same.
Yeah.
We bought a new refrigerator.
Yes.
Celeste likes to bake a lot more, I'm finding out. We're going to go into the dining room here, and where did we get that table at, Celeste?
She can find.
And tell them a little bit about how many times we were going to buy dining room tables, and
I think we went to Seek and Find for 3 times, and I like it some tables, but when I come back for buy, table's gone.
yeah.
And
yeah.
when I saw this table in photo in website, this you can find, I told Ron, I like that table. Yeah, I want buy that table. So
Yeah.
in same day we go there, 1 o'clock when the store open, we bought the
Yeah,
table.
yeah, we go in, it's there, obviously still, and Seek and Find has a methodology of lowering the price if you wait 30 days and 60 days. So we bought this one on the first day
First day, yeah,
because we wanted it.
yeah, we like it. Okay, let's go.
Let's see, so we're going to head back to our other bathroom, half bath, where the laundry, washer and dryers are. And I like to say how much I thought, I didn't know I'd use this bathroom that much, but with the mirror and the lighting, it's a great place to shave. And Celeste likes to wash her hair in this bathroom, so we're using it more than we thought we would, to be quite honest. Let's see, I'm gonna close this pocket door to show part of Celette's
Job.
painting. I call her a little Picasso now because she's become a great painter. And so her pocket doors and her garage door, entry to the garage door is nice. Let's open it up, Celeste, and show everybody what we did this year also. We had a Subaru all the time, so we decided to add a Buick because we needed to be a 2-car family. So we threw a Buick into the garage here this year. Celeste also painted all the woodwork, all the trim, the exterior door there she painted. So I'm going to open it up here and we can walk out and talk about what's out here.
Patio.
Our patio finally has tables and chairs. It's got umbrella. It's got a love seat that we don't have the cushions on yet because it's been raining a lot the last couple weeks, so we haven't brought those out yet.
One petunia.
Yeah, her wave petunia that we just got just a few days ago. What else, Celeste?
I think we could show.
Walk down the sidewalk here and talk about what used to be here is dead bushes and ivy. These petunias that Celette's pointing to, this one here was here already when we got here. But all these petunias over here were in the front yard. So there's different varieties of petunias is what we're finding out. These bloom earlier and this one blooms later. So that works out pretty good. We have petunias for a couple of months as it turns out.
Very good.
We got daylilies that are not blooming yet, but they will. Over here, our one bush is starting, it grows from the bottom up, so it's starting to grow. So that's going to put in a tomato garden over here, aren't you?
Yeah, I hope we soon have some tomato.
Yeah. Our tree over there, our catmint.
It's still blooming.
Our fence someday, we'll update on another video if and when we decide to replace this old rickety fence. We think it was probably here, when the house was built.
Yeah. I like this tree because I put one hammock here.
That's right.
I have one hammock from Brazil,
Yeah.
and the last year hammocks in this area here was excellent because we have one good part of the day we have
Yep.
shade.
Yep. Yeah, the shade from the maple tree. You can come out here, take a nap.
Take a nap after work. Yeah.
Yep.
We have some bushes here.
Let's see. Yeah, I forget all the names of our bushes, but there was so much ivy that had grown in here. These grasses were all choked up. We separated them and threw rock in around here. All the flagstone was over by the pond, and we had it moved in here, as well as this big giant boulder that come from, all our boulders come from Craft Nursery way out on the west side, but that's okay. Celeste and I took a couple trips out there to check out boulders.
Yeah.
And we
Bought one
decided to
pallet.
we bought a big pallet of boulders.
Yes. Now
Let's
we have
see.
here one.
Yes, you want to talk about our shed now?
Yep.
Okay, as you noted in the earlier videos, we had a baby shed. Great if you're 3 years old, but not really good for adults. And couldn't hardly put anything in it. It was falling down, and it was just, it was junk. So we decided to get rid of it. So we had it torn down and had the guys that are Barnes & More come out and take a look, and yep, we can do that. And here it is. Barnes & More contracts with Wagler Brothers up towards Indianapolis, and they are Mennonites. And the guys brought it down April the 1st, and even during coronavirus, they were still working and constructing sheds, and they showed up April 1st and put it together. And here it is. And I'll go over and open it up, Celeste, and we can walk in and kind of show it. So it's
Still dark
nice
here.
and roomy. I put kind of like a little workbench in, and I've got a guy that's going to help me build some shelves over in the corner here so that we can put our paint cans and our paint can. I already said paint cans and gasoline cans is what I meant. Mm-hmm. So we'll get a lot of stuff out of the garage once we get all that done.
About the pond.
Our pond. Let's see. I don't think we filmed it very much 2 years ago because it was nasty.
Yeah.
And we decided to clean that sucker up, and I went to a seminar on ponds that was put on by Vanderbilt County, some kind of society that deals with that. But they're mostly for guys who live out in the country that have big farms, and they have ponds that are a couple acres, and I have a little bitty koi pond. Well, they didn't talk about little bitty koi ponds. So I went to YouTube to try to figure out how to filter a little koi pond, and there's what we come up with. You get a milk carton, which I happen to have, and put batting around the milk carton that we went to Joann Fabrics to get, plugged the motor in and hooked a hose to the motor there for it to circulate, and it's coming along pretty good, isn't it, Celeste?
The water now is clean.
Yeah, and it was very horrible. You couldn't see hardly 2 or 3 inches if you put your hand in there, and now you can see to the bottom. It's a whole lot better.
Yeah. Some hostas here.
Our hostas are a result of taking one hosta, one gigantic hosta that we had here by the other gate, and dividing it into, well, we got 8, 9 hostas there that we had the landscapers chop up and put in the area here. Of course, they did take out a lot of ivy, and ivy was everywhere, including there.
Okay, now our next plan.
Our next project, yeah.
Next project.
The area that we threw the shed over onto, we decided to, hey, that area isn't being used. Why don't we put a fire pit? That's really was Celette's idea. Yeah. Celette, I'll let you talk about fire pits.
No.
No.
because in Brazil we don't use fire pits.
We don't have fire pits.
Yes, for me it's new, and the houses we visit and have some fire pit. I think, oh, it's very interesting. I want someday build one in my backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we found, you can buy them at stores and just kind of place on
Yeah.
on the ground or on whatever. And we decided, well, you know, we've got this space here, and we got these blocks from underneath the old shed. They were part of the foundation, and so we tore them out, and we got the concrete blocks, and we're going to build a hole the length of the concrete blocks, and so our pit will be in the ground and lined with the concrete blocks.
And my bird is there.
And she's got a little bitty baby bird.
He's funny. He has food. He has one little house.
Celeste thinks she's mommy to everything. She puts food for outside birds.
Yeah.
But oh well,
Okay.
it's her little project.
Yes.
Celeste, anything else you want to talk about
No,
here?
I think everything okay.
Yeah.
I think we need the in next video talk about new projects we to do soon. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that. So
Okay.
that's it.
That's it. Bye bye.